Everyone cooks the books. No one adheres to this bombers FFP rules. FFP is a freaking failure. It's the kid, man. News roundup, guys. I thought, it would be good for me just to do a little news roundup, trying a new format here that I think is probably much more effective and can be much more consistent because editing takes a long freaking time. So, instead of the cool pictures, you have the sexiest good analyst talking to you right now directly. So, let's deal with the first one, man. Pulisic to AC Milan. Look, it didn't work out for him at Chelsea. I think that when you look at Pulisic's entire tenure at Chelsea, it was that moment just after the lockdown, and that was it. And I think that guy that you saw at Dortmund, we never really got him to his fullness. Literally, Pulisic's highlights are his form after the break and that goal that he scored against Real Madrid in the first leg from the amazing ball from Rudiger, and that was it. So coming up to Copa America, then of course the World Cup, this is a vital move for him because I think at AC Milan, he is going to be a starter because, see, now it depends where he plays because Leao, I believe, plays wide left. And that's normally Pulisic's position. But Pulisic for United States plays as in the center, as a number 10. So if Pioli is going to maybe employ like a 4-2-3-1 and have Leao on one side, you have Pulisic in the middle and another dude on the right side, because I think Brahim Diaz went back to Real Madrid, then he can say something. So for him, for Ismail, I think this is a great move because there is a talented player here. Because you look at his form at Chelsea, this guy's trash, he's crap, and I was insulting him. But then you look at what he did at the World Cup, the guy was really good. And you saw how money he was and just how much he can really get into tight spaces, get out of tight spaces, and really be the guy that really makes things happen through the center of the pitch in the attacking third. So this, I think the key thing is you play. You've got to play. And you could see Pulisic was frustrated. And it was warranted because you didn't deserve the performances, but put that to one side. He was like, no, I am the face of American football. I'm a face of football for America, and we have a World Cup coming soon. So I cannot be a bit part player for any team. So I've got to go to an AC Milan and be able to go there to say what's up. So for me, I fully 100% support him, man. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me do it. So, Vitor Roque, it's done. It is finally done. It is fully confirmed. He's now fully a Barca player. He will join in 2024. So look, when you look at Barca strikers, again, I began with Kluivert, obviously the Louis van Gaal team. So I sort of missed the Romario era, but I was definitely fully there for the Kluivert era. So you had Romario, you had Kluivert, you had Eto'o, you had, of course, David Villa, you had Cannabos. Barcelona have, when you just start to list, Barcelona have had some amazing strikers. Then you go from there to Braithwaite and Memphis Depay, even though he's not really a striker. So the fall-off and drop-off of strikers has been stark because when you think about it, Ronaldo, Romario, Kluivert, Cannibal Suarez, Ibrahimovic, David Villa, Eto'o, I even got to Henry, even if it wasn't a pick on it, but still got Henry. Barcelona have had some pretty crazy strikers. I'm not going to mention Ido Gudjonsen because no. So, I like looking at Roque's highlights. Look, see, whenever someone is Brazilian, I'm always going to be impartial to them because look, they're Brazilian. This is football, and what football is about. So looking at his highlights, I'm like, okay, he looks fine, but he isn't a guy that's like, oh, geez, have you seen him? Oh, this is a big, massive thing. But we've seen that highlights can lie to us. All that matters is when you put on a Barca jersey in 2024, are you going to ball? Because for Barcelona, they need that next top-tier striker. Ibrahim Lewandowski, he's on his way out. So he's going to be an understudy to Lewandowski, but we don't know whether it's this season or next season where, this guy's really declining. So it could very well be this season where, the ski is declining and the Rock has now say what's up. So K, you're going to have to say what's up, bro. Because if Lewandowski now needs a piss bag and a Zimmer for him to get off the pitch, the K will now have to be a starter. Because remember, for Vinny was supposed to be Hazard's understudy, didn't work out, that Vinny was now fast track. So Roque has definitely got to get himself prepared, but like, look, I've got to say what's up. But my thing though is that if he goes in, are we now going to compare him to Romario, Ronaldo, and all these guys? Or are we just going to allow him to be himself? I think, do you know why he's lucky? Look at who he's following after. Freaking Braithwaite. Braithwaite, Depay, and whoever they've had. So if, let's say, he came just after David Villa, or he came just after the Cannibal, then there'll be a massive spotlight upon him. So he's lucky that coming in, there's not that much expectation because Barca's striking has not been great. Look, and even Lewandowski, he did his thing, but look at how he did towards the end of the season. It wasn't that great. So shouts to the Rock, man. I don't know. I mean, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. The highlights look good. He looks good, finisher, but he doesn't look like peak Ronaldo. But prove me wrong. That's what I say. Prove me wrong. Shout out to Fabrizio, who says, so Inter coach Inzaghi, Lukaku is a Chelsea player now. We all know how crucial he has been for us. Like how he was in that UCL final. I did my best to bring him back last summer. We'd like to re-sign Romelu also this summer. We'll do our best to make it happen. Is he saying this being nice, or does he really want Lukaku back? Because I'm like, you do know who you're talking about. You do know that this guy was garbage. And you do know this guy is pretty much single-handedly cost you that UCL final. So I just don't know why he'd want him back. Like, my point is Lukaku isn't coming back to Chelsea. If I'm advising Lukaku, take the Saudi bag. Lukaku is one of those dudes where it's very important about the people who you're surrounded by. Look at with Kanye West. If you have yes men surrounding you, then you're like Kanye West looking like a brick and laying bricks every single day. So somebody to tell Lukaku that you're not that good a player, you're not that elite a player. And after that UCL final, it is crazy that someone even offered you the Saudi bag. The fact that you've been given the Saudi bag, go take that back. We don't want you at Chelsea because we're not looking for a striker. Inter Milan should be looking for another striker instead of him and be moving on from Lukaku, because I think that after what they did last year, Inter gets a really good striker that can work with Lautaro. They can go to the next level. So, but look, if they want to resign him, fine. But here's my thing to Inter fans. Inter fans, because I know Mossab, you're there, bro. Does any Inter fan actually want Lukaku back at Inter Milan, specifically after his disaster class in that UCL final? Anybody who says yes, I pray for you. I pray for you. So Inter coach Inzaghi, Onana to United. He's an Inter player today, and he's been called up for the preseason camp tomorrow. The market is unpredictable. We know Italian clubs need to sell before signing new players. That's the reality. See, that's the key word there. So basically, I thought that this deal was supposed to be done, and I think they said that it was supposed to be closed sometime this week. But what I want to focus on is him saying that the need for Italian clubs to sell. So if you're a United fan, that should actually be positive. But it's so crazy that, guys, growing up, Serie was that dude. Serie was the home of everything football. So how do we go from Serie is everything football to they're like freaking Oliver Twist in rags, going down on both knees, begging for freaking kobo and pence? So, are you saying Serie is now poor? That these guys are literally... So this is now literally poverty that these guys are dealing with? I mean, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So, I do think that because Inter do need players, and I'm saying Inter, you do need a striker to replace Lukaku. So because they need new players, which means that they need to sell based on the financial situation that Serie has, which ain't like the EPL, this deal is going to happen. I will be shocked if by the start of the tour, your boy isn't a United player. So I expect to be a United player. I expect that to happen. And if it doesn't happen, bro, Chelsea need a keeper. So look, if you're not going to United, yes, please, because I don't want to keep any my goal. This is a dub. This is a dub. Highly rated defender, international, and let's be real. Emery was fantastic. Guys, do you know what Emery did? Do you know where Gerrard had Villa and he has now going to Saudi Arabia and where Emery took them? Emery is a very underrated coach. Very underrated coach, man. And for them to get Pau Torres, that's a great signing. It's a great signing. And again, it just shows you the spending power. There is no Aston Villa equivalent of any other league that will be able to get this signing. So for Pau Torres, it's like, who cares if it's Villa? Great money. Huge pay upgrade from Villarreal. And Emery, I know him. He's Spanish. I know him and everything. Oh my, I'm so stupid. They worked together at Villarreal. So 100%. I've worked with him already before. It's a massive pay upgrade from the little pesos that I'm earning in Villarreal on the street. It makes sense. So for me, like, look, Villa might be one to watch out. Villa might be a team to watch out. If they get maybe a few more additional signings and signatures, Villa under Emery can be one to watch out, because now Emery now has an entire season to now cook rather than the trash that Gerrard gave him. So shout out to your boy Emery, man, and Villa. This is funny. So Real Madrid have declined to explain why 20% of its costs are unaccounted for in the club's recent financial results. I don't know how I can get it through people's skulls. Nobody cares about FFP. It is pointless. No one adheres to FFP. If you're adhering to FFP, you're a fool. And do you know what the reality is? It's the reality, kids. The big clubs who are fully influential can get away with everything. So do you know how I view things? Rather than be like, oh my gosh, you're cheating, you're not abiding by the rules. I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you can't beat them, join them. So if you're not doing, or you're not cooking the books like everyone else, like Real Madrid are, then you're losing out. Everyone cooks the books. No one adheres to this bombers FFP rules. FFP is a freaking failure. So this whole thing of, oh, but Real Madrid, oh, they're not doing the cost. Who cares? Who gives it out? We knew this. Same thing with City. Same thing with PSG. We knew this. They don't adhere to freaking FFP. FFP is a freaking myth. No one cares about that bombers FFP. Spend. And okay, so who cares? So yeah, man. Like, because it's true. I was like, okay, so 100 mil for thingy, and I'm like, so for me, like, half up. Who cares? Don't bother. Don't try to be like, hey, well, the accounts, the cost, and the plus, and the minus. Who cares? It is what it is. Real Madrid, it's Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid. Do you think they'll be like, well, we can't spend 100 mil because we have to? No! It's Real Madrid. I say, oh, try and prosecute us. We'll throw all of our laws and we'll throw the case out after freaking one freaking day. So, nah, this, please. Oh, their 20%'s gone missing. Please, get the hell out of here, man. So, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for more of this, hopefully, daily news roundup. Hope you enjoy. Like the video, subscribe, one love. Peace out. Support the kid by becoming a Patreon member. Your support on this platform would really be appreciated. And as a thank you, gain access to some exclusive content crack for you all to enjoy. And you can also take a little bit of a sneak peek at videos for free just to get a vibe of the content you will get on there. Choose your tier and enjoy that content crack on patreon.com/halfhope. We ride!